and sign myself back into school. Because before that, of course, I had to quit because I wasn't going to school wearing the same clothes every day, right? Would you do that? I couldn't do that. That's not cool. And I thought my life couldn't get any better. I had my own apartment at 17, going to school. I was good. But unfortunately, a year after I graduated from high school, I was attacked and stabbed. The first stab wound went completely through my left arm. The second went through my chest and into my heart. When the first officer arrived on the scene, I had no pulse, no heartbeat, no life. At the age of 19, I was laying on the sidewalk, drenched in my own blood. Dead. The first officer performed CPR, and he managed to get my heart back beating again. But on the way to the hospital, once again, no pulse, no heartbeat, no life. I had died again. When the ambulance pulled up to the hospital, the surgeon and his team were waiting outside. And using a surgical tool called a clamshell, they rushed into the ambulance and they opened up my chest right in the ambulance. And the doctor took his hand and he started massaging my heart as they rushed me into the operating room. But after the surgery, they realized that they couldn't stop the bleeding. So the next day I went into surgery again.
Died again.
But they couldn't stop the bleeding. After the second surgery, the doctor went into the waiting room and he approached my mother. And he said, "Ma'am, we've done all that we can do. And what I would suggest you do now is call your family members and have them come down to the hospital and say their final goodbyes. Because there is no way he's going to make it through the night." The first thing my mother did was get on the phone and she called my Aunt Joyce in North Carolina. And she told my Aunt Joyce what the doctor said and told her to tell everybody in my family down south that I was about to die. And of course, my Aunt Joyce doesn't believe anything she hears. So she hung up the phone and she called the hospital. And after being transferred a few times, she ended up getting the doctor on the phone. And my aunt asked the doctor that if she were to fly out the next day, would she make it to Rochester in time to say her final goodbyes? The doctor said, "No, ma'am." My aunt said, "I don't care what you say. My nephew's going to pull through this because my God told me so." My aunt said the doctor paused for about 30 seconds and he took a deep breath. And he said, "Ma'am, you're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe. But today, that's not the case. Your nephew isn't going to make it. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still here after doctors who supposedly knew exactly what they were talking about said I wouldn't be. So what that taught me is no one can really predict my future but me. Just like no one can predict your future but you. Because of your current situation, nobody can tell you what you can't do or be. They don't know. Listen, I need you to see this. I really need you to see that no matter what you've been through or going through, you can still make it.